Tottenham could see a flurry of arrivals due to Nuno's links with Jorge Mendes. Tottenham have finally ended their search for a new manager after numerous rejections and months of talks with prospective candidates. Nuno Espirito Santo has signed a 3-year deal to succeed his compatriot Jose Mourinho at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The former Wolves boss put pen to paper on Wednesday to bring a positive conclusion to the botched managerial search, which included as many as 7 bosses turning down the job. But Daniel Levy's work is far from over this summer, with the Spurs chairman facing some difficult decisions ahead. Chiefly, the future of Harry Kane is a painful subject, but it is a matter that the club must solve in the next month when he returns from international duty with England. Nuno will also have his sights set on bolstering his squad once he has evaluated his current crop of players in pre-season. The 47-year-old has close ties with super agent Jorge Mendes, who represents dozens of players in Europe, and there could be a flurry of arrivals of players from his Gestifute agency. Delbert takes a look at 4 Mendes clients who could potentially arrive in North London this summer. If Kane is to be sold this summer, it seems likely that Tottenham will need to find a new striker first, and one that could quite easily replace his 23 goals. In terms of cost and their realistic chances of being able to sign players, Silva would fit the bill. The 25-year-old has enjoyed a storming season in the Bundesliga with Eintracht Frankfurt, and his 28 goals were only bettered by Bayern Munich star Robert Lewandowski last season. It has emerged that RB Leipzig are favourites to clinch the signing of the Portugal striker following their exit from Euro 2020. Bild reported earlier this week that RB Leipzig are set to snap up the former AC Milan star for around £19.7 million. However, there has been no movement since, and for such a low price, Spurs could trump the German outfit in the bidding war for Silva, who has also been linked with Arsenal. A player Nuno knows better than most from his time at Wolves. There remains a possibility Neto could be tempted by a move to a bigger club this season. The 21-year-old became a key player for the Midlands club last season following the departure of Diogo Jota to Liverpool. While his record of scoring 5 goals and laying on 6 assists in 31 appearances is hardly spellbinding, Neto is a talented dribbler and carries the ball at a rapid pace in attacking areas. Neto would command a fee around 4 times the £12 million Wolves paid to sign him from Sporting Braga in 2019, and with interest from Chelsea and Liverpool, it may prove difficult for Spurs to convince him to join. But the lure of reuniting with Nuno could be the deciding factor. If Tottenham wish to target him as a possible replacement for Steven Bergwijn, who has been linked with a return to PSV Eindhoven, Valencia's financial troubles mean that clubs will be ready to raid their best performers this summer, and Gerges could be available for a cut price fee. The 24-year-old barely featured in 2019-2020 after being ruled out of action by an ankle problem. But the Portuguese winger has found fitness and form again with 5 goals and 5 assists last season, despite Los Ches struggles in La Liga which saw them finish 13th. The attacker was reportedly offered to Wolves, Everton and West Ham in April as Valencia looked to clear mounting debts. Gerges arrived at the Mestalla in 2018 from PSG but has failed to hit the heights in Spain. Perhaps a fresh start in the Premier League is what he needs to revive his career. The 22-year-old would certainly be an attainable target. If Tottenham decide to cash in on Kane this summer or even sign a backup option, Leao was earmarked for a big future after shining at Lille as a teenager and earned a move to AC Milan in 2019 for £32 million, making him one of their most expensive signings in their history. It hasn't quite worked out for the Portuguese under-21 star just yet, with Zlatan Ibrahimovic still Milan's #1 choice under Stefano Pioli to lead the front line. That means Leao has been limited to intermittent appearances in Serie A, with only 22 starts last season, but he still managed to contribute to 12 goals. 6 goals and 6 assists. Fabio Paratici would be very aware of the young striker's exploits in Serie A during his time at Juventus, and his links with Mendes could sweeten the deal if Spurs register their interest.